What does it mean to live a good life? This is an ancient question that has gotten the attention of philosophers from Aristotle to Jean-Paul Sartre, creative writers, musicians, filmmakers, architects, poets, theologians, philosophers, sociologists, psychologists. So, in this course, we will explore this major theme, the good life, and the subtitle, The Art of Living in Contemporary Times. My name is Dr. Selucien Joseph. I am your instructor for this course. Introduction to the Humanities 1, HUMA 1301. In this course, we will explore various interpretations of the good life from philosophy, literature, history, music, architecture, perhaps some modern psychology and the arts. We will engage with text, visual arts, poetry, musical lyrics, painting, from ancient to contemporary thinkers, discussing themes such as happiness, virtue, freedom, suffering, happiness, pleasure, and the role of community and human fulfillment. Is it possible to live a good life on this earth? Is it possible to live a happy life? What does it mean for life to have meaning? How do we construct the meaning of life? Does life have any everlasting value? So in this course, we will explore different interpretation. We will analyze diverse philosophical, literary, artistic, and religious perspectives on the good life. We will critically engage with text and articulate the text that articulates their own views on human flourishing. We will develop skills in textual analysis, visual art analysis, argumentation, and interdisciplinary thinking. We will reflect on how these ideas apply to contemporary personal and social issues. Now, since this is a humanities course, so we will explore different disciplines. We will bring together philosophy, history, literature, music, anthropology, and even modern psychology and conversation, just to learn, to understand, to be informed, to be instructed about different perspectives on the good life and what it means to be happy in this world. Some of the texts we will be reading include Aristotle, Nicomachean Ethics. Nicomachean Ethics. Aristotle was an ancient philosopher, was a disciple of Plato. He's one of the most important philosophers most important, most influential philosophers in the Western tradition. We will read Epicurus' letter to Menoikeus. Menoikeus. These are Greek terms. I've taken Greek a long time ago when I was in college, it must have been 21 years ago. So I've studied Greek for 2 years, so it's good to get back to those Greek ideas. So then we will read selection. This is a letter, okay? The great philosopher Epicurus wrote to Menoikeus. It's only a 2-page letter, so we're going to read this. And then we're going to read selections of Aristotle's Nicomachean ethics, okay? Some selections, books 1 and 2. And we will also draw resources or wisdom from several Buddhist texts, sacred texts. We'll read from the Bible, Ecclesiastes, the Gospel of Matthew, some selections from the Quran. Okay, we will read some text, some short stories, 2 short stories. Victor's Man's Search for Meaning. So, again, we will be concerned with different sources, the arts, painting, music. We'll be listening to some music like like Bob Marley's Redemptions. Imagine, What a Beautiful World. Those are some of the songs we'll be listening to as a class. Let me go over the course requirements. The course requirements include the following. So you will be writing 2 short essays. The first essay will be a critical analysis on a theme, okay, related to the good life. Could be happiness, suffering. In other words, can a person be happy in the midst of suffering? Okay. So you'll be writing a critical analysis, your first essay, on a religious or philosophical concept or theme. The second essay will be a comparative. You'll be writing a comparative essay considering the arts, contemporary philosophy, psychology, literature, poetry, musical, lyrics. You do a comparative essay on the topic of your choice on the same theme. There are some learning journals, so you will be writing a learning journal every week to reflect on the readings, the assigned readings. You will also do reflection questions based on the weekly readings. You will be interacting with other peers through discussion forums. You will do 1 art analysis, 1 musical lyric analysis, 1 poetry analysis. Those are already chosen for you. The songs are already there. The art pieces are already there. The poems are already there. So we will be doing these things together. And finally, you will do what's called a signature assignment. This is a required course for HUMA 1301. Well, um, make sure you read the syllabus carefully. Read the course calendar of activities carefully. I'm here for you. I'm very patient, and I take a student-centered approach to teaching, and I'm excited to have you in this class. I'm excited that we're going to learn about this very rich topic. What does it mean to be happy? What does it mean to have a good life? You will be thrilled. You will be exposed to different traditions. You will be transformed. Okay, your life, your ideas will be changed on the subject matter. Again, it's a pleasure to have you in class, and I'm gonna post an instructional video on Wednesday. So every week I will send announcements. Okay, I will send one or two announcements, and I will post two instructional videos, one on Monday and one on Monday to summarize the readings on excuse me, the readings, I'm sorry, from Wednesday through Sunday, okay, and one on Wednesday to cover the materials assigned on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Did I say this correctly? Anyway, students, it's such a pleasure to have you in class. Do not hesitate to email me to ask questions, and I will see you on Wednesday when I post my very first instructional video. Have a great day.